Alright, hello everybody. I'm gonna play a franchise game here. I already played 2, but as you can see, I freaking suck. I think I've always sucked at MLB though. That's why I play Road to the Show. I seem to be a little better at that. But anyways, let's get started here before I get a copyright. So, blah blah blah, shut your mouth, son. Autofix, I don't give a crap. Let's go. Play game. Okay, let's go. Shut this guy's face right now. I'm telling you to shut his face. No, no. Don't start singing. Oh no, Bryce Harper. Okay, this dude, I gotta turn it down. Alright, what do we got here? Bryce Harper. Lower back pain. God dang it. Oh, I got these two. Guess we'll try them both out, see which one does the better job. We'll put Jennings in first. Alright, let's go. Alright. That sucks. Bryce Harper is hurt. Of course. Look at that. I freaking suck at hitting. I wish I could get better. Maybe I might have to do the same thing as I'm gonna have to do with UFC. I'm gonna have to go into the training. You guys will see what I mean. I have the most difficult time hitting. Huh. The Elgato, I noticed there's little black screens around the MLB. Sure how to fix that. Come on, man. Turn. Alright, here we go. I can turn it up. Oh, no, 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 no. My PS4 controller almost fell on the floor. Whew. Alright. Turn that up. Alright.
It's the Red Sox and Orioles.
Turn this a little bit. Alright. Here we go.
From the first of what was baseball's retro ballpark.
I'm up.
And still one of the best going. There's a look at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Carlos Gomez. The move towards the batter's boxes. We're just
right down the freaking middle. Screw you.
First pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Off the plate.
All right.
1 ball, 1 strike. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. He gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's one hit towards the hole.
Wow, I got a hit. Okay. Carlos Gomez should be able to steal the base here.
So the Sox get a man on to start things out. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball.
All right. You jerk face.
Back to first where he's in there safely. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Howie Kendrick swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
All right. Want another hit.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is
Come on, go, 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 go. Okay. Apparently, I'm hitting decent right now.
A 2-run shot for Howie Kendrick. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. Jose Iglesias is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
And he goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Leaping, and he
you jerk. You jerk.
Desmond Jennings will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. Well hit, deep right center field. And on the
guys, I honestly don't hit this good. I honestly do not hit this good.
Solo shot to right center as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
All right.
Hit hard. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw gets him 2 down.
Dang it.
Yeah, and I don't know what he's doing going down the line. I mean, I love hustle as much as the next guy, but right there, that's an invitation to the 60-day DL. I hope he knows a good shoulder surgeon because he's going to need one.
Oh, no.
Now a swing.
No.
Barrel of the bat breaks in 2 down. And he is called
dang
out
it.
at first on
Of course I bust my bat. All right, here we go. God dang it. Gonna move the mic back just a little bit. There we go. Should be decent spot. All right, here we go. Ooh. Dang it. These warm-ups always suck for me. Okay. There we go. Finally got something. Alright, here we go. There we go. Awesome.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder, Emilio Bonifacio.
And he goes after the first pitch and sends this one on the ground to Kendrick.
There we go.
On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. I'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and
All right.
whoop.
There we go. Boom. Straight down the middle. That's where I like it.
Comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Okay.
One out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Video looks a little weird. Where the frick did he want it? Just looking at my game capture right now. Looks a little weird. Looks like it's jumping or something. Huh.
Yeah, when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Okay, here we go. Better be a strikeout. There we go.
And missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. David Freese will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Boink.
Not able to hold on there as he swings
Yes.
through a pitch in the third, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw.
Ah,
so as a hitter,
man.
What are you going to do?
Come on, David Freese.
Another 0-2 coming.
All right.
And he comes
Boom.
back with a fastball. Strike
Yes.
three called, and the inning is over. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in.
Come on, Paul.
He wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. In there, strike 1.
Screw you.
You kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Well, he's
God dang it.
palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And this is how he's just going to mess with your mind up there. You wind up taking the pitches that are in the strike zone, and then you chase after the ones that are nowhere close. You know what? That is good pitching.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Alright.
The hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2.
Oh! How did I miss that?
Ball swung on and missed for the first.
I'm curious to see how I missed that one.
We'll stand in now as we got a couple of
Aw.
from last year
Swung
squaring off
outside.
in this one.
Yeah, a couple of first-time All-Stars, too. Both guys.
Yeah! Beautiful hit.
And this gets
Better not go
past him
double,
at
though.
third as it hugs the line, a fair ball. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it.
Oh my god!
And his indecision costs him here.
Seriously?
Tag on him for the second out. Here at Saltalamacchia will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And he
Well,
swings and
that
pops
sucked.
it foul behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Yellow
Ah.
is under it, and he makes the catch for out number.
Alright. Now, hope we get another.
Adams.
Matt Adams, the guy who's actually from where I am from.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Alright.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Come on, Chase.
First pitch
Chase
fastball
it.
swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there.
Alright, be a good slider.
Good hard
Ah.
slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball
All
and a
right.
strike. No offer. on
Oh
that.
man.
2 balls and a
Come on,
strike.
Chase.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Here we go. Oh god. Ah!
Back up
Dang
the
it.
middle, and that's going to find its way into center field for a base hit. Jason Castro will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. At first is Utley, the pitch. And they go right
Yeah.
after here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. As
Come on,
Drupal
it's Drupal.
stand in here. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And that misses inside.
Oh man, that was
1-0.
close.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll
Right
get
there.
out at second base.
Saltalamacchia. Nice through.
Back to the top of the order now. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Now the first pitch.
Gomez.
Ah.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a late.
Dang, I was
miss.
super
Strike 2.
late.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And that
Dang.
swung on.
Ugh.
So they'll keep Gomez off base here, and they're
All right.
away.
Struck out.
Howie Kendrick will try things again. He hit that two-run homer his first time. Now a ball lined towards center field.
Awesome hit.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Jose Iglesias will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the first offering. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike.
Yeah.
And they are not going to get Kendrick at second. He's in there with a stolen base. Fouled back. And the slider gets him swinging. Desmond Jennings. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball one.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
All right, you're called up.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Well, they let him go after one on 3-0, but he didn't get the sinker. 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Now his swing and it
All right.
high in the air and deep to right center field. And
Oh my God! Okay, I think Jennings earned his spot. Oh my God.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. Hit hard towards the hole.
Nice.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Miguel Cabrera will take his
Come on,
first cut
Miguel.
now. And obviously a dangerous hitter, the reigning American League MVP. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Time to play pitching, coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
And this is
Nice.
right back up the middle. And that's through, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out. Paul Goldschmidt. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Swinging a high
Oh
chop.
crap. No, 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 no.
He'll send it all the way to Utley at second, and that's that. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the
Can't believe you. Desmond Jennings. 2 homers this game.
As Dribble Cabrera will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
As Dribble Cabrera.
Too high, 1-0.
Screw you.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss on the
Yeah.
fastball, and it's 1-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
To 2 balls
Oh,
and 2 strikes now.
almost had him.
And this misses,
Oh.
so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Nick Franklin, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And good patience exercised as
Dang
he works
it.
out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Nick Franklin will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk.
Ah!
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Oh, and the throw back in is a
Aw, man. What is that?
throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now.
Dang.
Nobody out. Chris Young will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Young.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Jeez, these guys are having a lot of discipline this inning.
Now a swing.
There we go.
He picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Emilio Bonifacio will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Dang it.
On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Christian Yelich will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one somewhere in the strike zone.
3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
3-2.
Whew.
3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Oh.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Dang it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. Throw on to first is going to be in time.
There we go.
The Oriole threat. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And he goes against the shift there as this
There
is
we go.
to the left side.
Nice.
And Alvarez has got a base hit. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Number 55.
And he gets a piece of
Dang
it
it.
here, but it's chopped foul. Swinging a hard liner.
No!
Step on the bag for
Oh.
one. On the first, so he comes right
man.
into the bullpen and gets the double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it's back to the top of the order now for Carlos Gomez. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
All right.
Line hard, deep into left.
Right to him.
Is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. David Freese will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
David Freese.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball.
right, here we go. Good pitch.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Come on, Chase.
And he stays alive as this is grounded foul.
Here we go.
And he just has managed to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitchers come to you.
There we go.
Foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Matt Adams will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
All right.
In tight
Oh,
end,
man.
First pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Be a good pitch.
Another fastball.
Yeah.
This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off
Nice.
taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
And this is taken in for the second out. So the first 2 are retired here for Chase Utley. Now the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is
Quick inning.
over. Howie Kendrick will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent
Ah.
to straightaway center. Bonifacio is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th. Jose Iglesias will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes.
Dang. Too early, too late.
The circle change, swung on and missed 0-2. And no short.
There we go.
Here on 0-2. He drills this one into right center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases.
Right there.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Desmond Jennings stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one.
Ooh.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Throw to second is by him and on into left field. And he will make it back in there.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs.
Yeah.
You're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Line hard to the
Oh,
side,
oh man.
but foul. And he just gets a piece there as this
crap.
is chopped foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup.
That was
and there's
poop.
two gone.
Come on, I want to bring
So a man at
Jennings
third here
in.
with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the ever dangerous third baseman Miguel Cabrera. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Give me a good one for Miguel.
Want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Here's a swing.
Yeah.
Back up the middle. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Nice.
Paul Goldschmidt will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Goldschmidt.
Line hard.
Oh.
But this is a foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A look at Cabrera, now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep to center field. Bonifacio will get there.
Dang
and he puts it
almost.
away to retire the side. Jason Castro will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get
What is
the
this,
sense
cutter?
This crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Oh. Ooh.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Saltalamacchia is out of the crouch and he stays with it for route number 1.
The shortstop, number 13.
So the leadoff man sat down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
All right, here we go. Be a good pitch.
No offer on that. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. And this will be fouled away.
All right, here we go. Be a good one. Be a good one. Ah,
and this
foul
will be
ball.
out of play off to the left.
Ugh.
And that misses
Dang.
there, so he runs the count full now. And this is
Nice.
strike 3 on the corner, but that's where Earl Hendricks
Freaking
likes it,
beautiful.
and there are 2 away.
Beautiful.
He's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Nick Franklin will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid
Oh, man.
1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Goes the other way.
Oh,
Line to left.
yeah.
Is
Jennings.
Put it away to retire the side. Pedro Alvarez will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox.
Pedro.
In their half of the 6th.
Let's do this.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Now he goes the other way with a fastball.
Oh, go, 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 go. Yeah. Another homer.
And this one is a home run. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Ah.
I'm chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hard hit down the line.
Oh, crap.
And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Carlos Gomez.
All right, here we go.
Find out hard in his last time around.
Gomez.
Now it checks.
Oh, you screw you, freaking
He did go around.
dude with awesome mustache. Ah.
He was pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Making him pitch a lot.
Here with a run in already, you don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Now a slider is lined toward the
Boom.
center, and that's going to be down for extra bases. Neil Kotz will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 61.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help.
Oh, crap.
2-1. Boy, he just threw that fast.
Jesus.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Bonifacio is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And
Yeah.
back in there, he's safe at third.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Iglesias.
Aw.
Fouled back. 1 out and a runner on third. Line to left. Yelich has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Oh, I would have been so out there.
To even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Desmond Jennings will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's a ground ball now toward the
Yeah.
He is gonna
Desmond
come through.
Jennings.
It's away. It's
My
a base hit.
God.
Giancarlo Stanton will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
All right.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that pitch
Screw
comes
you.
over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Grounded foul.
Oh. Oh. Dang it.
Foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And Freese will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
40 minutes. 40-minute game.
Chris Young.
We're only in the sixth inning still.
And they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2.
Nice.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Fastball called.
Boom.
And there's the first out of the inning. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. There to take it.
There you go.
Jennings as he makes the play for route number 2.
Jennings.
Christian Yelich will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Swing and a liner.
Oh, yeah.
Is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Miguel Cabrera will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Let's go, Miguel.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Almost hit him right in the face. Jesus.
Into center field for a leadoff single. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. A look at Cabrera, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner, but he's not getting that call, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
1-1.
Dang it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Got him. So he's
Dang.
on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Pedro Alvarez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the
yeah.
And this is past a diving Utley at second, a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
The catcher, number 39.
Jared Saltalamacchia will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit.
Oh, I would have scored a run. Dang it.
That runner at 3rd, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Carlos Gomez will look.
All right, here we go.
As he stands in with the bases loaded. Line hard into left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Wow.
2 more runs in to score there, and now that's a dozen runs in the ball game. And I can guarantee you, you're not going to lose too many games when you drop a 12 spot on somebody.
First pitch coming.
Number 68.
Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Woo, this is freaking revenge for beating me the first 2 games. Sweet revenge.
The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
First offering on the way. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
I checked that one.
And he strikes
What? Man, I checked that bullcrap. Screw you.
David Freese will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a swing and a high fly ball.
Big
and
hit.
has him carry on it to deep
Oh,
right
God.
field. Stanton.
Oh, that was
Back,
close.
and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Matt Adams will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And that's taken for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Iglesias now at short. Throw in time at
Nice.
first for out number 2. Chase Utley will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And right now,
Oh,
these
this is
guys
gonna
just
suck.
need something to
I went
break
too
their
quick
win.
on this one.
A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
All right.
And he
Yeah.
out his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that
Boom.
ends the inning.
Get out of here, Chase.
Desmond Jennings will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. And he has to lunge to get to this one as it's fouled off to the right. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a shot to third.
Oh!
And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. Giancarlo Stanton will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out.
Oh yeah, beach ball. Where the heck is the beach ball?
A runner at first with no outs here. Who jumped the gun?
Ah!
Down 1 and 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect.
Oh man.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Miguel Cabrera will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Low for ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
All right. Oh, give it to me, boy.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy.
Oh.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3 from the stretch. And this is going to be a foul ball. On the move is Jennings. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out.
Oh, Miguel Cabrera. Oh. Miguel Cabrera with the home run.
Paul Goldschmidt will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. First pitch cut.
Man.
For strike one.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Oh, that bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
There you see one of the best swings in baseball look pretty ugly. That's what this guy can do to you.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Come on.
Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Pedro Alvarez will try it again. He homered back in the 6th inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Swinging a hard liner to center field.
Oh!
Bonifacio is going to have room out there as he...
52 minutes. Oh, my
Start
goodness.
out there half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and
All right.
part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
That ball's headed for the gap in
Oh,
left.
God.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
Oh,
He is into second
man.
base with a leadoff double.
No. I better.
Cabrera will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now a ball lined toward
Oh.
behind the gap. It's extra bases for Cabrera.
All right, time to put someone in.
I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Jennings has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Chris Young will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. But no, he'll hold it third. The 1-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. Struck him out as his woes continue.
Right.
That's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been
Oh.
so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. That misses. 1-2. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to
throw to first, not in time as the run was across the score. Christian Yelich will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Ball one. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Fine. Jeez.
Come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And here's a fastball called for strike 2. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
On the ground is second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Carlos Gomez will try.
All right, here we go.
On a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and Gomez can fly. Bear in mind he's got extra bases.
Nice.
And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Howie Kendrick will dig in looking for more. Already 4 RBIs to this point. Now a ball hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit.
Probably could have made it. Might have made it with Gomez.
And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Jose Iglesias will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Give me a good one.
Here's another 0-2. Fouled straight back. Now a curveball here as he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Bonifacio is there.
Dang it. How do you frickin'... How do you...
Boy, not quite sure
God
why,
dang it.
but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Desmond Jennings is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. And the throw in gets away from him.
There we go.
And if I didn't know any better,
Frickin'.
I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there. Now that's 16 runs they've pushed across so far in my scorebook, Well, it's starting to look like one big ink spot.
Swinging a ball hit.
Ah, well, gonna stop at 16.
Red Sox settle for just the one. David Freese will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that will
Nope.
just inside.
Time to put my bullpen guy in.
Matt Adams will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Tyler Clippard will come in now, working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Now batting.
Matt Adams is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Way outside. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on, don't be a pain. I want to get this game over with.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Base is empty here with nobody out. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss.
There we go.
And that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Chase Utley will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
Ah, come on, man. I just want to get this game over with.
Jason Castro will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Jason Castro.
Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. As Dribble Cabrera will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. At first is Utley, the pitch. Fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. Swing.
There we go.
He struck him out, and
Jeez, that game took forever.
Yeah, this is wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it, and they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we get.
Oh my God. What did I say? Didn't I say I sucked at hitting? Well, guess this game it was the total opposite.
The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Desmond Jennings. Take a snapshot of that.
Right,
He's our
awesome.
top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself.
My God. Dude, I just put him in and he does like awesome.
EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Van
Look at
Scherken.
this.
You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those
Goldschmidt
smartphones and
didn't get any
tablets
hit.
out. Head over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 16-3. Good night from Baltimore.
My God. I completely whooped them. Alright guys, got a long upload coming ahead because this is an hour long.